talking about the movie David and Monica.
Hi Mark, I'm Cindy Lai Jinghua. My student number is 4.
Hi Mark, my name is Sunny Zhang Mani. My student number is 40.
Hi Mark, I'm Tina Lin Yushen. My student number is 48.
Hi Mark, I'm William Lin Jiahong and my student number is 24.
Okay, let's start talking. So,
Do you think it is appropriate for the Downs to get married?
I think it's appropriate because they can live a long life now because of the technology, and getting married is basic human rights. They have the right to enjoy the marriage life and just stay together with their lovers. Yeah.
I think marriage is based on love. They really love with each other, so I think they have the right to marry. And the two, Debbie and Monica, have Downs, and I think they know each other. They know their difficulties.
I agree with you too. I also think that they still have the basic rights just like us. We have the right to get married, so do they. And I think maybe just like saying says that love can conquer everything. So, and because what I feel in the video is that there's true love, real love between them. So I think it's really cruel to say that if they can't get married.
Yeah, I think so. I think they can get married, but there is one condition for them if they want to get married, is that someone will financially support them. Because the Downs didn't really have a way, a concrete way to make money to support themselves, and even just the normal life, like living, is a problem for them. So it is better for them to, they have a financial fundamental or someone there to take care of them. Then I think the marriage will be better than just marry for love.
Yeah, and that's the reason why in the video Monica can marry David, because her mom is rich.
So rich.
Yeah, so she didn't have to worry about the economic pressure or financial burden. And yeah, because her mom will always support her.
And then I think they only know is to love, and they will not cheat with each other. Will not cheat on love. Yes.
Somebody said that Downs people have the mental age like children, right? So I don't think that they know the importance of financial problem. Maybe they just like popular, or they just know love, but they don't think about many other problems. I think maybe they think too easy. Right?
Yeah, they don't have the concept of many things.
Yeah, or maybe their parents always protect them, so they don't need to worry about it. Okay.
So do you think that so everyone agreed to let them get married, but when it comes to having the children, will you support the Downs to have the children or not?
No, I personally won't. Because like Tina just said, their mental age might just be a child. And like in a movie, it's David's mother or Monica's mother. And it's like, if they're having baby, it's like a child taking off a baby.
Yeah.
So it is not really a good idea for them to have a baby and they don't have a income like normal people. So financial is also a very big problem for them to want to raise a child, because on food, education, and baby stuff, they all cost a lot. So I don't think having a baby is a good idea.
Yes, I agree with what William just said. I think not only the problem of they can't well take care of their own child, but also they should worry that their child will like them who have Downs. Yeah, and not to mention, to raise a child who is normal, you need to put a lot of efforts and money in it. What even to say a Down child?
Yeah.
More money, more care,
Yeah.
and like you should take care of them anytime.
I think they should not have children either, because they will make Monica's and David's mother need to take care of them and their babies. So I think they cannot afford to take care of them.
Yeah, just like the pressure is not only on the Downs but also Downs' parents.
And Downs' family.
Yeah, because Downs cannot take care of themselves well, not to mention to take care of their own children. So the responsibility will fall down their parents. Yeah.
I agree of all of you. I don't agree that they can have the children, because maybe the children will also be a Downs and all the financial care time problems. Yeah.
So I think it's really cruel to say to Downs that you can't have children, but there are still a lot need to be considered.
Yeah. I think if they really want to enjoy having a children, that kind of feeling, they can just take care of their cousins' children, help to take care of their cousins' children, just like Monica take care of her own cousins' children. Yeah, I think they
maybe
can.
they can, visit the orphanage and
Yeah.
help out there, and they can meet with the child.
Or be a volunteer.
Yeah.
Because in the video that both David and Monica are very happy when they hugging the baby, right? But after that, you can see that Monica was playing on
the puzzle
floor mat. So it seems like it's not suitable for her to take care of the baby, because she's mentally just like a
she's acting like a child.
Yeah.
So I don't think she has the ability to do it.
Yeah.
So in the video, Monica won't let David. Monica's mother won't let David and Monica to go down to the beach when they move to the new house. So do you think that is a symbol or a sign of being overprotective? Because the beach is just downstairs.
I think a little bit. Because I remember that David is good at swimming.
Yeah.
I think it's really some dangerous things happen. I think David can save himself or also save Monica. I think Monica's mother maybe will just worried about they will meet some strangers and will encounter some conditions they cannot deal with.
Maybe because they are parents, so they worry about everything that might happen in their lives. So maybe they worry about that if David swims too far from the wave will like.
But David just said he wants to go down and take a sun bath.
Yeah, not swimming.
Yeah, not swimming. Just
so they are parents, just like our parents. They're worried about many things that we won't do in the future, but they're still worried about it.
But I remember in the video Monica Monica and David goes to a pool,
Swimming pool,
and
but not
chat
the
with
beach.
other.
But
Oh,
is that a swimming pool or just a hot
Spas.
Yeah, that's a
spa?
spa.
That's a
It's
spa
area,
pool.
yeah.
Maybe that's because there's no natural danger.
but it also public.
But I think that is in a guarded area.
With a guard.
Yeah, with lifeguard or
Oh.
So I think that not let them go to the beach may be a little bit overprotective, but about working in public market or normal workplace, I think their parents isn't really acting overprotective because their parents know that they are different. Their child is different. So I think that's a normal parent will worry about. And if they go to the public workplace to have a job, and they will definitely be treated differently, and maybe they will harm their mental, or they will be really frustrated. Yeah.
There's possibility that if Monica and David choose to work in public places, there will be some people are just so rude toward someone that is different from us. So I know that some people will even scold or rout at those who have mental disease. And I know that because David said that he wants to work in a supermarket, right? And working places like supermarket are often like giving this kind of people like a right or to work there, a basic guarantee, right?
Oh yeah. Some public some company will reserve some work for
Those people.
Yeah.
But it's good for them. But how about the customers? Some customers are just so rude, and they might think that because the Downs cannot understand what they say, so they just say whatever they want, even though their words hurt.
So I think they can just work their original work, just help the secretary.
Yeah.
Just not in the
Filling
public
the
place.
envelope.
Yeah.
Some easy work.
And I think that's what their parents worried about. They just want them to work in the special organization, but not in the public places, because they don't want to see them get hurt.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they already suffer already.
all the parents don't want to see their child to
Yeah.
get hurt, and they are special child, so they can be sometimes a little bit protective, but working in a public place, I think maybe not so protective,
And
not so overprotective. And there are some institution or for just for the
disabilities.
or mental illness, and I think that kind of workplace can really kind of protect them from the outsiders' attack, some language attack or physical attack, and basically the people work there is who like really want to help them, so the worker there is not really a problem you need to think about.
So I think I can understand why the parents don't want them to work in those kinds of places, because it's really hard to watch their own children to suffer like bullying or just like
Language attacks.
And the society still have discrimination for.
And those kinds of people like disabilities, they easily become the target. People often tend to attack this kind of people. Some immature people. Yeah.
Will you support like a Down to work in public, like with the convenience store or supermarket that had an agreement to set up a cashier aisle just for Downs?
I think that's a good idea because when customer know that that aisle is for Downs, and if I choose, and it is me that choose to go to that aisle, and so maybe the customer who choose to go to that aisle won't bully them, or have language attack or be rude to them.
It's not a troublemaker.
Yeah.
So you know that in Taiwan we also have this kind of working places for Downs, just like Downs Bakery.
Bakery just said for.
You can buy bread there.
Yeah.
I once had it before, and it just tastes just like other bread. So because some people will think that they don't trust what Downs people made. But
Actually, I have a chance to visit a bakery like that for mental illness, and the pastry there is actually pre-made.
Oh.
So they just need to put it in the oven
Ah.
press the button and take it out and bag it.
So they don't need to.
So they didn't really like involved with the
Making process. They just do
They just pack it
the
up.
most easiest thing.
But I think it's a good way to let them feel like they are just like
They're doing something.
they're doing something.
And they earn their money by their own, not by other
Participating in the
support.
society, a part of our society,
Yeah.
right? And I think that Downs people sometimes are even more like friendly than normal people, because when you meet them in some stores, they will just say, "Hi, hello, welcome."
Yeah, they always put on a smile.
Yeah, put on a smile,
It's
and
like a child.
different from other what we say normal salesperson who will just like okay, like what. So sometimes I will gain energy from them because of their smile. I think they are cute.
Yeah, they really are how to say innocent people.
Yeah. And
They don't have a lot of things in their mind. They just care about what they like.
they won't play tricks on you. Just like I'm describing normal people as very wicked. Okay, so how about their fathers? We all know that their fathers left them in their early age.
Yeah,
Yeah,
6 months or
1
year and a half.
Yeah, about like that.
I think I can imagine why the fathers ran away, because maybe the fathers, because David and Monica's mother gave birth to them at their age of 20, and I think 20 is a very young age, so I can imagine that maybe the father is also a young man. And when the children was diagnosed as Downs, the father will think that this is a burden, a really heavy burden. You need to take care of the child all his life. And unlike mother have a strong bond to the child, father are comparing little last bond to the child. So then maybe that's the reason why you said.
Yes, I agree with what you said. Because young couples who bear children, in some possibility, they tend to abandon their children more easily than
Mother.
yeah. And I think maybe the young man, the father, when he was still young, he will he was saying like, I still have many dreams to chase. I don't want to be confined into this kind of situation. And I think in another situation, if it is a young man and who bears children who is no more, he's likely to abandon the child, not to mention a child with Down syndrome. More difficult. The situation is more difficult. Yeah. So I think I can know why the reason why the fathers chose to leave them, but I don't like this kind of
Father.
yeah. I won't say I can understand what they thought, but it doesn't mean that I agree with what they have done. Yeah.
Yeah, I also can imagine that maybe they are too young to understand the sense of responsibility to take care of the babies. But I can accept that after they divorce and the father just don't ask how their lives.
Yeah, just don't get and
Keep in touch with them.
And even don't answer
the letter.
Letter.
That's really bad.
Yeah. When I just first know that when Monica said that her father just ran away when she is 1 year old or something, and then I know that David's father ran away when he's 6 months, and I just think that maybe both of their father ran away, and I think that maybe their father both think that because their children is Downs, so they don't want to raise this kind of child, get into too much trouble and ruin their life. So they just ran away when baby is still small, and I think maybe another reason is the father and the mother is discussing how they're going to maybe raise the child or give it to the adoption agency, but maybe they didn't reach a consensus, so the father just ran away and they're just divorced.
So maybe the couple still have love, but the love decrease after several times of quarrel and fight.
Yeah.
So the man just gave up.
I remember Monica's biological fathers have
Remarried.
Yes, and have a daughter. And he can hold a birthday party for the daughter, but he cannot just write a letter back to Monica.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he just don't want to, involve with their life.
Anymore. Okay.
Maybe he still if he keep in touch with Monica, maybe he need to give financial support every year or something, but he thinks that he don't want this kind of trouble.
Or maybe because Monica's mother is wealthy enough, so he just don't need him to give the money support. So he thinks that he can get out of that.
Can get rid of it now.
Everything. Yeah. He just don't need to take the responsibility because
he thinks Monica's mother can do anything.
Yeah. Exactly what I think.
But I think Bob, the stepfather, is Bob. I think he's a really great man.
Yeah.
He
Best father in the world.
He married Monica's mother, and say no to the marriage when Monica is a Downs, and even take care of David and Monica.
Yeah.
And fight for the right, the raising right at the end of the video. Yeah.
Yeah, he legally become Monica's
Monica's
father.
Yes, and I agree with you that he's really a nice father. But in my heart, the best father in the world is my father.
Me too. Okay. I also think my father
Send
is.
this video to your dad. Okay, so in the video, we also see that one person asks both Monica and David if they think they are disabilities or if they self-recognize themselves as having Down syndrome.
Yeah.
And do you think there are disabilities?
Because just as what Monica described, she thinks that disability is for people like they cannot hear, cannot speak, or
Sit on a wheelchair.
Or we should describe Down syndrome as mental disease.
Yeah, just a
Disability.
special disease. I think they are not disabilities because they still can do things, but they need to learn for a long time. But they can still do, like, Bob just teach David to inject the medicine or something, and he learns this for 3 times.
Yeah, 3 or 4 times.
Yes, and he just learned how to inject.
Yeah.
Take
I think
more.
it can.
Take more time,
Yes.
but they can eventually then.
But in the video, Monica doesn't think that she is a disability, but David agree with it?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Sometimes he is, but sometimes he thinks he's just normal. I tend to agree with David.
Yeah.
I think sometimes they are kind of disability, but sometimes they really can just act like normal people just like us. Because something just like the injection of the medicine, they need to learn. Because normal people maybe they can inject by themselves, just seeing one before other inject one time, and they can just do it by themselves. But they need to practice more times than others. But eventually they can also do a great job, maybe. Yeah.
I think I would describe them just as normal children because their mental age is not like adult.
Well, I would kind of agree what David thinking is. Because like Cindy said, they may need more time to learn, but eventually they can learn. But something they just can't like get into the adulthood. Yeah, that maybe they can never understand what a normal adult people was thinking about and understand the imply of the sentences.
Yeah.
So I think this is maybe called a disability. Disability. I don't think this is a discrimination.
Yeah.
I think it's just stating out a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did have something that is different from the normal people, but that didn't mean that they are useless or they're bad. Just mean they are different, and maybe different kind of people need more cares and helps from other people.
Yeah. And in the video that Monica notes that she has Down syndrome, but David thinks sometimes.
Sometimes he has, sometimes it doesn't bother.
So it seems like David doesn't recognize himself as a Down people.
I think sometimes.
Fully.
Yeah, not fully, but sometimes.
Maybe when he's doing work and other stuff, we think he's normal. He's doing stuff just like other people.
Yeah.
But when it comes to something he can't decide or he can't do, he's I really made
Have something different. Yeah.
And it's really sad to hear that David said that sometimes he feels himself as different from others. Yeah. Maybe they are different from others, but I think we should treat them equally. Yeah. So how about if the mothers passed away?
Yeah. Monica's mother is now the biggest support of David and Monica.
Yeah.
And I think David's mother are not as wealthy as Monica's
Monica's
mother.
mother.
So can understand why the couple are living with Monica's mother. And when the mother passed away, and they're just 20 years age different, right?
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
so maybe when Monica's mother passed away, Monica won't be young anymore, and maybe there's like a special home for mental illness.
Or the elders.
They can assign in.
Yeah.
Or maybe their family cousins or aunts would like to take care of them. But I don't think everybody would think like that.
Yeah.
I think if Monica's mother passed away, Monica will lose the one who understands her a lot and take care of her a lot, because just like in the video, when Monica's mother asked Monica to choose the wedding dress, and she knows that she will just cater to others' thinking and will not speak herself.
Hide her own
Yeah, the
feelings.
feeling. Yeah, she knows Monica's a lot.
Yeah. Not only lose the one who know her, but also lose the one who
Can take
take care of and support her.
Yeah.
I think the financial problem after the mom's death will be the big
Biggest
problem.
problem.
Yeah.
So I think that maybe they need to teach them more of how to be independent. Of course, they can't be fully independent, but maybe they can do more by themselves for themselves. Yeah, and just like maybe there's some institution or agency that will help to take care of these mental illness people. I think just maybe some professional doctors or something in that kind of agency can take care of them.
Okay. Just like hiring a professional to handle the situation.
Yeah.
Because not every family members would like to take this burden. So, how about because both of the moms finally chose to keep the children. Yeah.
So in the video, both of the moms decide to keep their children, but when in reality somebody have a Down's children, so whether you think that if they chose to send them to the adoption agency, do you think it's
Better or just
Yeah.
some suggestion? Because the technology is advanced, and you can nowadays we can know if your baby is Down before you giving birth, just in the period of pregnancy.
when you're pregnant?
So
Just prevent that kind of things happen.
so maybe I would suggest them to abort it.
Oh, that's hard.
I know it's so cruel, but not everybody has
Time and money.
has the time and money. Just like Monica's mom can will take care of them. So you should count in the real situation. If they really want to
Keep the baby.
keep the baby, maybe I will just respect the decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether to keep it or adopt it or send it to the adoption agency, maybe just some is a kind of moral problem or a problem that related to financial problem. Yeah. So if someone face this kind of situation, maybe I'll suggest him. I think it depends on how wealthy he or she is and what kind of personality she has. Because when a person who is wealthy and who is patient, nice, and religious, I think this may be an important part. If she is this kind of person, maybe I think she can keep the child. But if she's not really wealthy and don't have that much of time, not patient enough, and I think maybe adopt it or send it to the adoption agency will be a better choice.
So you mean that if the couple is maybe like they are capable of taking care of them,
Yeah.
so they can keep the children. But if they are not, I think maybe if they choose to send the children to the special organization or another family that are willing to take care of the dumb babies, I think maybe those who choose to adopt the Down syndrome babies, maybe they are kind of professional in this kind of situation. They know more about the biological parents, so they know how to deal with this kind of children, and maybe send them to there. They can get better care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think their family is also a big issue. Like when a couple decided to keep the baby and the family like have different voices, and well, the couple will face a dilemma. So, and then the financial is also a really big problem. And if like the family like don't want to support them, and they may be very difficult for them to like live in this family, and even if the family dislike the baby, it also will hurt the baby and the parents.
Just based on the finance, to see they are rich, are they rich enough to take care of Down babies?
And also passions. Not everybody has that kind of passions. When getting along with people who have mental illnesses, it really does need a lot of passion. So I think if the couple don't have the kind of passions, I would suggest them not to take the burden, because
I agree with William says, in not only just discuss with father and mother but also discuss with your families.
They still need to take the child's future into consideration. Yeah.
And how about our feedback about the movie?
What do you think about the movie?
Well, seeing how happy Monica and David get together, you really want to believe in love again.
Oh my God.
To find someone to love.
You see a lot of movies about like spouse fighting each other and
Divorce
and cheating and other stuff like that. It's hard to see such pure love right now.
And also many kissing and hugging. And I think it's fun. I think it's fun. It makes me laugh when the young couple call each other.
Oh, the first scene.
Yeah. Oh my honey. Oh my baby. Honey, I love you. My mom is next to me.
Yeah, I can't forget that when they practice that. Okay, then you can kiss, and they really have a long French kiss. Yeah.
Just cannot resist it, right?
Oh my god.
But at the wedding day, they just like kiss.
Maybe someone told it.
Yeah,
just,
they have
just
practiced before.
fast kiss,
As
a
possible.
normal kiss. Yeah.
Oh, okay, but maybe they just cannot resist it.
So to me, I think the right of being married for the Downs people, I think it's the same question as whether gay marriage need to be accepted by the society or not. Because I think this Downs marriage and gay marriage, I think it's the same question, because it's all related to the basic human rights. So I'm really happy to see that they are eventually getting married and have a happy life. Yeah.
And I think this you first.
Yeah, and I can, I'm so surprised when I see the size of Monica's house.
Oh, so big.
I mean, they even got a yard.
And move to another
next to the beach.
Yeah,
And
and
sea
then-
view. Sea
yeah.
view.
Oh my god, the view,
So rich.
and the size. Maybe they got two wings.
And-
One for the parents and one for the Monica.
And one part is big enough.
Yeah.
Even not to mention two parts. And okay, back to me. I think this video helps me to know more about what Downs people think. In the past, because I know one person who has Downs in my life when I was in elementary school, and in the past I thought that Downs people are just like children. Maybe I was in elementary school, so we are all children at that time. So yeah, but after watching this video, I know that they think much more than I have imagined. So I think why not just give them the chance to get married? And I think what Monica's mother decided to have them married is very, how do you say?
Very wise, very open.
Open-minded, yeah. And I think I appreciate that.
I agree with you. This movie really makes me understand more about Downs.
And I see the pure love.
It's so rare in modern society, pure love.
Yeah, pure love.
And not yet. Okay, so the above is our discussion. We hope you enjoy it. Bye bye.
Bye bye.